Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series where I'm going to play through Skyrim, the Anniversary Edition, on PS4 as a Redguard Vampire Hunter. While this is technically the first episode of the series, it will be titled as Episode 0. This episode's going to be from the start of the game as you leave Helgen, and it's going to end with me going into Riverwood. The portion where I'm in Helgen is going to be sped up because everyone has seen the opening of this game, but I'm going to have it in here for completion's sake so you can see who I decided to travel with since it comes up later. A little bit of housekeeping. My character's name is Ruark the Light Blessed. He is a Redguard. His rough D&D alignment is going to be lawful neutral. He is a vampire hunter, so for the sake of this series, a vampire hunter is a blending of the witch hunter class from Oblivion with a little bit more specialization in heavy armor. I plan on using the Dawn Guard equipment whenever I come to it. This will be a rough roleplay playthrough. I'm not going to be playing through survival mode, even though I typically do. I just don't think it's going to film very well, but it might be something that I turn on later. My character is only going to be doing quests that make sense for him to do. He's not going to be drug across all of Skyrim doing a fetch quest because there ultimately will be a dragon invasion. He's not going to be stealing, and he's not going to be murdering people outside of the people that his character arc determines that he should murder, or people that attack him first, obviously. I do not have a checklist of what quests I'm going to do, so I'm just going to let this character kind of grow and evolve and do the quest that makes sense. However, I will be doing the main quest, the Dawn Guard quest line, and possibly a couple faction quests, just depending on how this all goes. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is the Anniversary Edition, so I will be doing some Anniversary Edition content as it comes up. I have not done all of it. I've only done probably half of it prior to this playthrough. So I don't know where to start everything, and a lot of it seems kind of random on where you start it anyway. So I will be doing the things that make sense, but I'm not going to go out of my way to start them because they're kind of all over the place. Also, this will be an unmodded playthrough. I have played through this game several times throughout the years, but I still have yet to get all of the achievements on PS4. So there might be achievements that pop up, but I promise this is by no means one of my first playthroughs. I've played through this game probably 10 or 12 times at this point, all the way back to the original version on the Xbox, and then several playthroughs on this version. So that's about all the housekeeping that I have. I'm just going to let the rest of this play out, and then we will start with the playthrough. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Feel free to leave comments on what works, what doesn't work, ideas for things that this character can do. Ultimately, I don't want this to be a 50-60 episode series. In my head, this is just me showing off a way that I play through Skyrim and putting it out to the ether so that years from now maybe I can rewatch this and remind myself of this character. So thank you, and I hope that you enjoy. Sundas, 17th of last seed, 4th era, year 201. I emerged from the cave into the light of southern Skyrim. Somehow Ralof and I managed to avoid the child of Satikal relatively unscathed. This is a foreign land to me, frigid and lonely. It would be good to have a friend. As we walked the path down the mountain, I could not help shake the feeling that this was a punishment by Ruptga for abandoning Natatambu in its time of need. How was I supposed to ignore the rumors espoused by the drunkards in Belkarth, the rumors that the very dead walk the land in Skyrim? Does Tuwaka not teach that the dead are sacrosanct, that the vile arts of necromancy must be stomped out with a vengeance? Once the dead are laid to rest here, I will return. I will return.
These are the Guardian Stones, 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
These Guardian Stones, as Ralof calls them, depict the images of the celestial mage, thief, and warrior. If Skyrim not only contains the children of Satikal, but the restless undead, then I'll need all the help I can get. I asked the Celestial Mage for guidance this day. It would appear that I gain a deeper understanding of the magical arts and can use them to greater effectiveness.
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
Imperials. How far the mighty Empire has fallen, to be beaten to a stalemate by those elves of all things. I do not fear Imperials. It sickens me to think of the many Yakudans that have died since the elves invaded Hammerfell. I do not promise to stay my hand against the so-called Thalmor, but I will not bring any harm to Ralof and his family in Riverwood. After I leave, however. As we enter Riverwood, I remove my hood. Wouldn't want to bring any unnecessary attention to us.
Looks like nobody here knows what happened yet. Come on. Gerder's probably working in her lumber mill. Gerder!
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here?
Gerder.
I heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerder, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Pod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Pod, just come here.
Ralof, what are you doing here? Ha, I'll be right down.
Uncle Ralof, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric's Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Ralof.
Look at you, almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Ralof. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Ralof, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know. There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I'm missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck. So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house? Well, I'll be. That'd be a sight to see. Not that I actually want to see one, understand. I hope that dragon stays far away from here.
If only I could promise you that, good man, if only. Satakal will one day scourge Nirn and bring about a new beginning. If this be his time, all we can do is hold out that Ruptga grant us the power to resist for whatever time we have left.